Hello everyone and welcome to the Blender Projects series. We are continuing work on the Castle Gatehouse model, and with that, let's get back into Blender. So last time we had gotten this side completed, and now we're coming back in to finish the other side, if I am remembering correctly. And try to unhide anything, and nothing will unhide, so yes, I am right in my estimation of the status of this project. So next up is to complete this side. And we're just kind of filling this face here first. So there's 4 vertices. And now it's a face. So we can now hide these and connect the remaining vertices. There. There. And wasn't sure if that would work or not, so I went ahead and put that face in, but we can just fill it in with a square as opposed to a triangle, or 2 triangles. Unhide everything. That looks good. Let's hide everything else so we can see what we're working with here. Make sure everything is in alignment. What's going on here? It's supposed to be right there. Let's flatten these back ones as well. These 2? I knew I had some that were off, but I didn't think it was that big of a gap. Okay, that should do it. And now we just need to work with the facing bricks. So we're going to grab all of them and slide them down. Got to make sure we get all the vertices. So we'll put it right there. And that helps to determine how many get taken off at the top here. And I might just move these down. To help fill in that gap. And same here. That We'll just delete that one. And now let's adjust these to where they're not causing any kind of problems. So we pull them in a fair amount. So they are well within the boundaries of our wall segment. And in case you're wondering, yes, there is going to be a stepped look to the actual gate arch. But we've got to get to that point, and we're not there yet. But I do want to get that out there. I don't want you thinking that I'm forgetting about that classic look that gatehouses and castles and all that have. It's just we got to get the more basic part laid out. I can do without this one. Reuse it down here though. That leaves this one to bring in. And probably this one as well, just a little bit. And I think you're really able to see how, with just a little bit of effort, a few basic shapes can give rise to a variety of blocks. So we'll just bring, I want to copy them. Duplicate. Slide it over. And we will mirror them on the wall. Mirror them on the That's what I get from mirroring it across the wrong axis. There, and now let's grab one of these just to fill in. Right there. So that will be all of our facer bricks. They just need to be moved into place after we make sure they are properly aligned completely to the wall face. Scale them down just a little bit. There we go. Now pull them in. And we will now unhide everything else so we can be sure they are in line for the most part with the others. And there we go, one more section complete. So now, next thing we need to work on is the next one down, which is going to be another thin one, and then the base. So for that, we're going to need the thin one up here. And since it's going to be the same, we're just going to duplicate it and slide it down. It's one of those things, there's no real reason to reinvent the wheel over and over and over again if you can all avoid it. And I am all for not inducing massive amounts of pain upon myself if I can at all avoid it. Now we need to get this to where it fits within the hole that we'll be fitting in, or better yet, do it the other way here. Just grab the slot that that peg fits into. Deselect everything that we don't want, like so. And we want to scale this up a little bit, probably to there. And of course, now scale it down on the z-axis to get it back in alignment. And let's just do the same here for the peg. And we're going to scale this down, like so. And now we want to scale up on the z-axis. And now grab all the vertices on that bottom face. There. And we're going to flatten them all on the z-axis. Make sure they're flush with one another. We'll make the printing process 10 times easier. And now back to this one, which doesn't really require any work. Okay, so we've got to do this little piece here. And it's going to have a little slant to it. So what we're going to do is get a rough of the slant put together. Basically like this, just get it in frame, grab a plane, and as soon as I locate where the plane is, there we go, get it down, and we're going to rotate the plane to where it is in alignment with the wall edge here. So something like that. Maybe a little bit more of rotation. Well, that'll be close enough. Now we know what angle we need to be dealing with when we do that lower piece, and exactly where it needs to come to. And we can see right here, we can line it up there. Basically, we're just roughing it in for now. And we also need to rough it in over here. So for that, we're going to duplicate and slide it over. And now we're going to duplicate it again, and we're going to rotate it 90. And then it rotated the wrong way, so we need to rotate it another 180 degrees on the z-axis to get it properly lined up. Now, let's get it to where they both come in at the right point. So basically we want either the bottoms or the tops to be in alignment with each other. And the easiest way is going to be to have the bottoms in alignment. Go ahead and group them, or join them into one, tab in. And now, let's merge these, not mirror, merge. And these we also want to merge, but we don't want that to happen without there being another face and edge involved. So go ahead and build that edge, and now we're going to put in one subdivision. Now grab that edge, and we're going to get it flush with that side and then lift it up to where it's flush with the other, like so. And now we put our faces in, that one and that one, and there we have our roughed in way that that bottom section needs to line up. And that's going to be it for this session of the Castle Gatehouse Model Blender Projects series. I'll see you all in the next one. Hey everyone, hope you enjoyed the video you just watched. If you did, right here, let's move my head over There we go. Right here is going to be another video in the future for the next in this particular series. And over here is going to be the previous video in this series, along with a subscribe button down below it. So feel free to give that a hit, and be sure to like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't, and let's see, oh yeah, be sure to leave a comment. I'd appreciate knowing what your thoughts are. Until the next one, everyone.